You have to believe in yourself. And I know people always say believe in yourself like it's the easiest thing to do in the world, but nobody tells you how hard it is to actually believe in yourself. Nobody tells you how much doubt you have to fight, how many nights you sit alone thinking, what if I'm not enough? What if I fail? What if everybody was right about me? And I've been there. It's the one reason why it took me so long to start this YouTube channel, to start talking into a camera, to start making my TikTok content and so on and so forth. That's because I believed in myself. Believed in my dream, but I didn't believe in myself. I doubted myself so much, and it's made it hard for me to actually start. But here's the truth. I don't know how far this YouTube thing will take me. I don't know how far this content will take me. I don't have a set goal. I don't care if I get 200 followers or 200 subscribers or a million. I don't care, to be honest. I just wanted to fulfill what my dream has always been, which is making content. But here's the truth that people don't really tell you. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else matters. Not opportunity, not talent, not potential. Shout out Megami. Because all of that dies the moment you don't trust the person that's carrying it all, which is you. You're the one who's carrying all that potential, all that talent, all the opportunities. Think of it like this. You can have the best car, the best house in the world, but if you don't if you never put the key in the ignition, it's not going anywhere. It's going to be sitting in the garage. And your belief is that key. Your discipline is the engine. Your purpose is the road. And I'm not talking about blind confidence. I'm talking about all that belief that grows from every fall you get back up from the type of belief that gets built in silence when there's nobody clapping for you, there's nobody believing in you, nobody checking on you, people laughing at you, laughing at your content, bullying you in school, or people that send hate comments, when nobody even notices the work you're putting in, because nobody does. And to be honest, nobody cares. Belief starts when the world is silent. And once you actually start believing, you can become the person you want to be. Your energy changes. Your standards change. Your circle changes. Your whole life changes as well. Because belief is contagious in a way. Not the type you talk about, but the type you prove through action. That's how I always say surround yourself with people who have the same ambitions as you. Because if, let's say, your friend circle is a bunch of people that don't care about life, don't care about school, never put in the work, ultimately you'll do the same. You'll become the same. But if you surround yourself around people who work towards their dreams, actually do something about it, work hard in school, work hard with it, if it's content, if it's whatever, you'll ultimately get that motivation to also start believing in yourself, start putting the work through your dreams. And here's something people don't like to admit. Every dream you have is already possible. And it's not like that famous saying, anything is possible, but it's literally just waiting on that version of you that actually believes in that dream. Because look, if you want to start a business, you want to get in shape, you want to become someone people respect, you want to build a life that you're proud of, all of that starts with belief. Not because belief is magic, because belief gives you courage to begin and the patience to continue. And listen, I get it. I didn't always believe in myself either. There were times I convinced myself I wasn't good enough. I'm not built to talk through a camera. I'm not built to actually talk about my feelings to random strangers on the internet. There was times where I doubted everything I did. Times where I felt like everyone else had something I didn't. I always watched all these YouTubers, all these motivational channels, all these people that like talk through cameras, and I seen how easy it was for them just to pick up a mic and talk. And I always thought, okay, I stutter, I can't talk properly sometimes, I talk fast sometimes, and I thought maybe this is not for me, even though it's something I've always wanted to do. I didn't believe in my dream. I doubted myself with every time I press record. I doubted myself already, and none of that was the reality. It was just my fear wearing a mask. It was my insecurities pretending they were the truth. And once I stopped letting the voices win, once I stopped letting the voices run my life, once I stopped letting doubt make the decisions for me, I started moving forward in a way I've never before. Like, look at me now. I'm literally talking through a camera, holding headphones as a mic, and just talking my mind, talking about the things I don't usually talk about. And because this life becomes a whole lot easier in the moment you decide to trust yourself. The moment you decide enough is enough, I gotta do something about it. Like, I've always wanted to do this type of content, but I've never had the courage to do it because I was scared that people would judge me. People would laugh the way I speak, about my speech impediment, and the way I stutter, the way I can't pronounce words correctly. And I didn't trust myself until the day I told myself, you know what? Enough is enough. I gotta make it somehow. I gotta take us out the hood, literally. And this is what I realized. Whatever your dream is, no matter how big it looks, no matter how impossible it feels, no matter who doesn't understand it, you gotta believe in yourself more than you believe in your excuses. You gotta believe in yourself more than you fear failure. Believe in yourself enough to try and enough to try again, which is the hardest thing to do is to try something, fail in it, and trying again. That's the hardest thing. There was times where I looked at my views, I got 10 views, 4 views, 2 views. I was like, maybe this is not it. Maybe I failed. But it's about being enough, believing in myself enough to actually, you know what? Next video. Next video. Because to be honest, all it takes is one video to blow up. One video to blow up and everybody will know who you are. But that video won't blow up if you don't keep on trying, if you don't keep on getting back up and trying even after you fail. Because, look, the world doesn't reward perfection. It rewards persistence. It rewards courage. It rewards people who keep going even when they're scared. Because trust me, I am scared. I'm like not shaking in a way, but I'm scared of still talking to a camera because it's a fear. And look, believe in yourself, okay? Because once you do, nobody can take that away from you. No matter how many hate comments you get, no matter how many views you get, no matter how many people laugh at you, it won't matter because you believe in yourself. You believe in your dream. You trust yourself. Because nobody can take that away from you because your dream becomes real the moment you do. Think about that. And yeah, stay real.